The nighttime festivities were really pretty cool. We had an electric parade, and we've seen electric parades other places, but now with LEDs and small battery packs, they can do so much more. The floats have always been able to run a generator and do whatever they wanted, but the individual people can now be lit up so much easier. It used to be such a complicated procedure. This is still very cool, but battery packs and LEDs go a long way. So they put on a pretty good parade, a lot of dancing, a lot of great costumes, and some cool lights. We did get a front row standing section for the parade, which is actually too close. Should have been back a little ways because these are like close-ups of everything, but that's part of the fun. I really do like the fish with the bubbles. I thought this was one of the coolest looking ones. During the parade, there also seemed to be, behind us, a drone show. And I was amazed at these drones because of the precision flying, I would assume is like computer controlled. But when they're holding the pictures, when they're holding the place, they're rock steady. These must be some really good drones. We'll see more of that later. Did miss a couple floats trying to see the drones. And Jollibee was here. Jollibee, we love you. Bye, Jollibee. Bye. The band was taking a break as they went past us, which probably saved me from some copyright violation, so no worries. This one I thought was very cool. This is the Mega World float, and it's showing the Emperador building and the statue. The Emperador building is the art museum. This is what it actually looks like in the daytime. You can see over here at Mega World is quite a turnout, and downtown has just as huge crowds. They had two complete separate series of activities going on. And back to the drone show. You can see one falling out right now. Seems to be a dead battery. I felt really bad for them because I guess they didn't have enough time to get it recharged in between shows. I think there were two of them that fell out, so some of the pictures have little pieces missing. Kind of hate to see that because they worked really hard at this, and I would like to have seen them get it completely right because I'm sure they would like to have seen it completely right. But isn't it amazing how rock steady those things sit? These are some really good quality drones. To fly in formation like that and hold their place in the winds is pretty cool. Not sure where the drone show is meant to be, but you can see the back of Iloilo. So apparently we're on the wrong side of this. They're flashing it for Iloilo. And fireworks are always fun. They did 2 drone shows and 2 fireworks shows. The main reason we wanted to get a hotel during Dinagyang was so we could be out here for the nighttime activities. As I've said before, if we take a jeepney, we gotta leave around 4:30 in the afternoon, or the jeepneys just get too crowded, especially on a holiday. Theoretically, you could take a taxi, but they're going to be overpriced on the holiday and harder to find. We are outside of the city, so they do not have to use their meter. This was all the first night. The second night we stayed downtown for the activities to see what they were doing there. Here was a blind musician. We saw him a couple times during the weekend. I believe Mike from My Philippine Journey showed him on a Bacolod video. The street was supposed to get this big laser light, whatever, you know, fancy light show, and I thought it was going to be a choreographed, like Disney-esque show, but it was more of disco lights. But this went for like 2 or 3 blocks. It was still pretty cool to see how far this went, and the music was a little bit loud. I did a live video that was unusable because it was so loud. But the night parties go on just forever, and luckily our hotel was quiet, so we could partake when we wanted and we could sleep when we wanted. Enjoy your day in paradise.